Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen. We're here at Lee's Bakeshop, and this is Chef Lee, and I know I'm gonna screw up your last name, so I'm not even gonna try. Today we're making two things. We're making an incredible iced coffee shake, and then some easy to make chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
Chef, real quick, walk us through tell us about your bake shop, where you guys are located, and how do I get this caffeine in my body? Let's kind of do two things at once.
All right, so we're LoveLee Bakeshop. We're located on 13th Street, Central City. It's a cut through between Sunrise and US 1, Fort Lauderdale. It's a new up and coming area that we're really excited to be part of. And I love coffee. All right. I'm trying to come up with all kinds of new ways to get iced coffee into everybody.
And we're gonna start by making the Shakearado.
Shakearado. Yeah.
And this is going to be an iced coffee blended milkshake type thing.
So it's not really like milkshakey.
Okay.
It just gets blended so a lot of foam gets aerated into it.
Foam is good.
So it gets like.
And there's caffeine, right?
Yes.
That's what
lots
matters.
Of caffeine.
All right, so let's do it.
All right.
What are we doing?
So first, that's just iced coffee in our little blender cup. I'm going to put some almond milk in here. Try to be a little healthy sometimes.
So almond milk, iced coffee.
And then we're just going to pulse it up. Get some air into it.
And this is just water that's frozen.
Yes, I froze some water just for you.
Awesome. Otherwise known as ice?
Oh yeah, some people call it this.
Perfect.
So let's try not to spill. And there you go, just like
That's amazing. Look
fancy
at that.
little iced coffee.
Iced coffee that took less than the time Starbucks would take to go through drive-through.
Right, exactly. You can walk in and out in less than a minute and
Awesome.
be ready to go.
I can't wait to drink this down and get the energy going. Cool. So get your Shakearado at LoveLee's Bakeshop here on
Yes.
13th Street in Fort Lauderdale. Be a supporter of Broward with your iced coffee. All right, so next we're gonna make what seemingly is gonna be just chocolate chip cookies that I can make at home, but you're gonna make a whole lot better than I will make at home.
We've brought up a pretty big following with our chocolate chip cookies. People
Okay.
call them crack cookies for some reason. They
Crack
just keep
cookies?
coming back for them.
Let's do it.
So yeah, it's pretty
Well, when
exciting.
I walked in and you showed me the cookies that were already made, I just wanted to dive into them. So I totally understand, and the smell that's in the room is amazing. And it looks like seemingly we just have ingredients that I can get at Publix. So
Yes.
there's nothing special that you guys add to your crack cookies except for the love from LoveLee's Bakery.
Right, so a little extra love that goes into it, and that's why it tastes so good.
Awesome.
We do add a little sea salt on top, but you can definitely buy that at Publix as well.
Awesome. So let's get dirty. Show me how to make what we're making.
So first we're going to take the butter. It's been softened.
And how long does it take to
Go for it.
soften?
So you can either leave it out for an hour or two before you're going to be baking,
Okay.
or you can throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds, rotate it, and then do another 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay.
That way you don't get melted butter, but you get softened butter.
Awesome. Easy enough.
Yep. All right, so that goes in the bowl. And then along with that, we're going to add the regular granulated sugar. Yep, you can pour that right in.
That is simple enough.
And then the brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Which if you don't know, brown sugar is just sugar with a little molasses in it. So
Okay.
it gives it some nice flavoring.
Cool.
So now we're going to take this and cream it for a little while. Let it get nice and fluffy and a little light yellow color.
Now, if I don't have this KitchenAid appliance in my house, what's the...
I mean, you can mix it by hand. You could sit there and mix it. You're not going to get as creamy as you want, but
Okay.
you could definitely do it. It's possible.
It just takes longer?
It will take longer. Your arms might fall off. You might get tired, but then that chocolate chip cookie is going to be even better.
All right, awesome. 'Cause it's made of real love.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
So, so we mix it up. We're just going to scrape the bowl bit. Get it all down to the center before we add our next ingredients.
Now, what's the key to making these in a reasonable batch? So if I want to make cookies that I can feed 20 people, 100 people, what's the key to understanding the amount of ingredients I need to make that happen?
So really, I just multiply it, the same recipe, I'll see how many I get from there, and I multiply the amounts. Like, you don't change anything.
Okay, so essentially you're just starting with a recipe, baking it, seeing how many you get out of that batch.
Right.
And then you'll just do the math and say times 2, times 3, X amount.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And then you add, just multiply the amount of ingredients. You don't need to
simple
take
enough.
out or add anything.
All right, so we mixed our ingredients.
Yes. All right, so now we have our butter and sugar mix. You
Okay.
can add the eggs into here.
So you've just cracked 2 eggs into this ramekin.
Yes.
And then we're just gonna dump them in.
Dump them in and then add the vanilla as well.
Awesome. And then this is just simple vanilla extract.
Yes.
Awesome. So nothing special with this except the
Nothing.
fact
I
that it
mean, I
smells
definitely
amazing.
use a pure vanilla extract. Do not use imitation extract. I don't think you're gonna get the right flavor from it.
Okay. Awesome. And then what's next?
And then we're gonna mix this up now.
Mixed again.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Scrape the bowl again.
All right. So we mixed.
Scraping is key to make sure that you get everything combined.
Okay. So we mixed everything. We scraped it, and now we're gonna add more to it.
Yes. So
So
now.
I'm gonna guess what's next, and you're gonna tell me how wrong I am.
Okay, let's see.
So next we're gonna do our flour.
Okay. But we need to add some ingredients to the flour first.
Okay, so we're gonna put things
So-
in the flour before we put it in there?
Yes.
All right, so I wasn't that wrong.
So you're gonna add the salt. I like kosher salt. It disperses better and you get a nice amount of salt throughout the whole cookie.
Okay, so I'm just gonna sprinkle this on top
Yep.
of the baking soda, or the flour.
And it's all-purpose flour, just regular flour.
All right.
And then baking soda. All right, and then we're just gonna mix it a little together before we add it into here. Carefully, you can go ahead.
Now I've made a mess on your counter. That's to be expected,
You're gonna be doing
right?
dishes.
Oh, all right, I'll do it. So next we're gonna dump this into.
Yep.
I'm trying to do this like so delicately, so we're just
You're
gonna
at the wrong
stop.
angle. Try to get most of it in there and then we'll be good.
All right, your KitchenAid
Here.
appliance is in my way, so
Sorry.
I'm gonna let you be the professional.
I'm on the right side of it. We'll do this. We'll help each other out.
It's called teamwork.
There you go.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right. So the most important part about this, do not turn it on too high. I've done it before. Yes, it's not fun. So
That's like LeBron when he comes out and he. All right, so we're just doing a slow mix.
slow mix until you see the flours incorporated and kind of holds on to something, and then we're gonna bring it up a little bit. All right, and you just want to mix it until the flours combine, until you barely see any white.
Okay.
Don't overmix it, because then you'll get tough cookies.
Tough cookies.
Don't be a tough cookie.
All right, and
And we
the
add the
last
top-
ingredient is chocolate chip.
That's it. Simple.
I did it.
Great job.
And now we can turn it up higher.
We don't want to turn it too high, but yeah, we're gonna, just until they're mixed. And that's it. Now we're
Super
gonna go ahead and scoop it and bake it.
Let's do it. We've mixed all of our ingredients. Next is to put everything onto a sheet pan, but we want to be cautious of food safety because we are in a commercial kitchen. So,
Right.
Let's get some gloves and get dirty.
Perfect.
Awesome. Or clean. Clean dirty.
All right, here we go.
So, yeah.
You just need one. It's
One.
really to keep you from clean because the food's raw still, it's going in the oven.
Okay.
All the germs are gonna get cooked off of it.
Now I have a guilty pleasure. I do enjoy
like
eating
you?
cookie dough. All right, so next we're gonna get this out of the KitchenAid appliance.
Yes. So, it just comes right off.
And it looks like we're just using essentially what most people at home would have is an ice cream scoop.
Exactly. That way,
kind of scoop in. This way you're getting the perfect portion every time.
yep, you're getting the same size every time. And then as you asked before, like how do you multiply the recipe? That way you know you're gonna get the same amount every time because.
Instead of me taking a tablespoon and assuming that I'm gonna get 24 cookies when I only get 10.
Right, right.
Awesome. All right.
All right, so we're just one more time making sure everything that was on the bottom got mixed in.
You're really big about this.
It's a skill you learn. I went to school just to learn how to scrape the bowl.
Yeah, and you started in corporate America, and then you realized that your passion is really or baking.
Yes.
And then you left corporate America, worked at a couple of hotels, the Fountain Blue, and then what was the other hotel that you were at?
So I left, I went to culinary school at the Culinary Institute of America in New York. I came back, I worked at the Four Seasons in West Palm and then the Fontainebleau.
Okay, awesome. And you had the privilege of working under a Michelin star chef at the same time?
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
And what was that experience like?
It was great. It was really, to see the strict and the precise way of doing things.
And is that how you run your
Yes,
bake shop today?
yes.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So
All right.
so be strict and show me how to do this the right way.
All right,
so
we're
I'm
gonna
not
make
screwing up our
nice
portions.
straight lines.
Okay.
So grab your scoop. So you can either push it against the bowl, you can use your hand to flatten it if you need, but you look like you got it pretty well.
Did I do good?
You did well, yes. You're fine, it's okay. So we're gonna do 4 by 3. So you want some space, a little more towards the center. But that's why you have your gloved hand on, you can just grab it, pick it up,
So I'm gonna
and
move it.
in the center. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, 4 by 3.
Yes.
See, I can't follow instructions, which is why I need
I
you
mean,
to...
either way, you'll get one big cookie. It'll be fine. It'll still be edible. It'll be great.
All right, so...
So we're just gonna scoop 12 on here. All right, you wanna finish it up?
This is gonna be our last one for this round. Voila.
Alright.
Now I'm gonna. Oh, there's
One last
magic.
thing.
All right.
So, I put Maldon salt on top. It just gives it a little, brings out the chocolate, a nice little salty kick. I think all desserts need a little bit of salt. It's not gonna taste salty. You're not really gonna notice, but
Okay.
when you bite into the chocolate, it'll make it pop.
Awesome.
So-
And you do this beforehand, so you don't like let it par bake and then you throw
Nope.
some on top.
Right before you bake it.
Awesome.
It's enough that even when it spreads, you'll get that little salty bite.
Cool. So, if I don't want to go through all of this work, but I do like fresh baked cookies at home, I'm just going to rifle through your stuff here. And we're standing behind this fridge. You guys have what appears to be exactly what we have
Yes.
on the tray, but already made for me to go home and put them in my oven and cook at home.
Yep.
Awesome. So, walk me through this.
Those are our frozen take and bake cookies. So we have 4 signature flavors: chocolate chip, maple oatmeal, almond sprinkle, and snickerdoodle. And you can just purchase those. We give you the parchment to bake it on. If you're getting snickerdoodle or chocolate chip, we give you the seasoning to go with it and instructions to bake it at home.
Awesome. So you're pretty much giving me everything I need to have your full bake shop in my house, but it's at my time. So
Right.
if I want to make cookies at 2 a.m., I have your cookies at 2 a.m.
You get
and they're
fresh
hot
baked
out the
cookies
oven.
at 2
That is
a.m.
awesome.
Yep.
Cool. I love it.
Yeah, our customers love that, so they can just bake it at home. Do
Awesome.
it.
So let me put these back in your freezer so I'm not. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So next up is we got to put these in the oven and then we
Yes.
get fresh baked cookies.
You got it.
Let's do it. So we got our cookies. This looks great. It smells amazing. I can't wait to dive into it. The iced coffee was incredible. This is going to be probably even better. So let's do it.
All right, enjoy.
So I appreciate this. Tell us, when are you guys open? When are you not open? Are there any specials I can get online? How do I follow you on Instagram to see all your creations? Because this cake, I've been staring at it, is something sort of magical in my opinion. It's very colorful, like my personality. So I'm sure you have a lot more of whatever this is. And this is you said an 8-inch.
That's an 8-inch sprinkle cake. So yes, the sprinkle cakes are very popular. We have different kinds of sprinkles we use on them. So we are open right now on Fridays and Saturdays only for walk-ins. Friday 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. On Saturdays we do bagels and cinnamon buns, which is very exciting. And then throughout the week, otherwise, you can pre-order through our website, and we're open for pickups if it's been pre-ordered.
So not only can I get cookies to take home at 2 a.m. and make it my own time, get an 8-inch cake that screams hello, get fresh baked cookies. I also know that you guys do, I'm gonna call it a pop-up party, but I don't think that that's exactly what you call it. But I actually ordered like a custom party to just take home and say, hey, here, let's celebrate. Walk me through what your parties are.
So yeah, I've teamed up with some local businesses. You can get a custom cake, custom balloons, flowers, and it can be delivered to someone's house and be a great little birthday celebration, anniversary.
Awesome. So in the spirit of social distancing, you kind of have a small together, but you're also supporting other businesses in Broward, so it's not just you, it's other partners of yours. That's really awesome. How do we follow you online and understand you in your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your TikTok? Give it all to us.
So we're only on Instagram and Facebook.
All right.
But our Instagram's at LoveLee Bakeshop, LOVELEE Bakeshop. And there you can see we show when we're open, what we have for the day. We tease you with all kinds of good treats, so don't look at it when you're hungry. And then our website, LoveLeeBakeshop.com, for pre-orders. And then actually we're gonna do a little special for whoever watches this with a discount code GFLFW.
Okay.
You'll get 20% off on any order.
Let's do it. I can't wait to like blow up that code and make myself get that extra quarantine 19. So Lee, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with GFLFW. Check out Lee's Bakeshop on 13th Street. Be a supporter of Broward. Thank you so much.